cart to bring you up here today?
Ooh, no, if it could go on the grass, I definitely would try to bring it out. I might lose a tire.
What were your takeaways first day of practice?
It's fun to be out here, and man, that guy number 17 is really good at football, and it's been fun to be back and to get a good duo block for our guy 2-3 back in there, and then just to have everybody out there. It's been great to be back with Coleman out there, see guys like Big Rob back out there, and there's nothing better than getting a headbutt from Tyler Higbee in the helmet.
Can you give us any insight on some things that maybe you've already learned from Devontae?
I would say his body control, obviously his elusiveness at the line of scrimmage, but then also his awareness, the rotation of defenders and how to attack leverage on any route, not just specifically the quick game, everything down the field, and to be able to have the illusion of going the opposite direction where you're going when you want to go. And he does it great, and he explains it so well in the meeting room, so it makes it fun to watch tape and to be like, okay, how can I add some of these things to my toolbox?
One of the things Sean has done, I think, very well in the past couple of years is get this team to believe in themselves and to elevate its game based on everyone in the road to the same direction. Does that start day one? Did that start earlier in the offseason? And is that out?
I'd say it is 100% accurate. I think it started, I'm not sure what the exact first day of OTAs was, but it started in phase one a long time ago. And the ability to come in and have a clear message and for everybody to buy in, from the veterans like Devontae coming in from another place, but then also from the guys that have been here, like Big Rob, Tyler Higbee, and obviously our guy 9, Matthew Stafford. So when you have great people who are bought in and they help deliver the message outside of it coming from Coach McVay's mouth, it makes it a lot easier for these young guys to be able to understand what it kind of looks like and then what it means to buy into that very early on.
When you see other young star receivers in the league receiving pretty big extensions, I know you're a year away or so from that, but do you think about, does that catch your attention? Does it make you think at all about what might be ahead for you?
A little bit, but I try to do my best to stay completely present where my feet are. I mean, it's exciting to see guys to push the envelope for the wide receiver game, and especially when I know Garrett Wilson, I think, was one of the more recent ones. We played in the high school All-American game together, so to be like, man, that was somebody I was on the football field with at the same time, and to have congrats. We've played against them, but just to be able to see wide receivers excel and continue to push the envelope for guys in the league, it's super exciting for sure.
Could you talk about the growth of the room itself, being with some new guys, and specifically with Devontae and what he adds from a group standpoint?
I think a better leadership. I've asked Devontae to lead our position group drills. There is a respect for him to come in saying, I don't want to push you out of the way or to try to take your spot and be like, oh, I should be up there number one, but it's something that I have a huge amount of respect for his game, and I'm blessed to be able to run great people like Coop and to have Devontae come in. So also when I was in the front, I was like, I'm trying to sprint as fast as I can so I can turn around and watch him. So I was like, hey, I think you'll make my job a little bit easier if you just go first. So today I was right there in the back, and I'm just standing like this because I'm gonna watch the tape again, but I'm like, there's nothing better than seeing him with my own two eyes.
Have you learned anything specific from him that maybe you didn't know going in?
I think, there's something in the release game. I know everybody across the league knows that Devontae Adams is one of the best at that, but I think his illusion of speed and lateral quickness is something that trying to add that to my game in the way that it fits my skill set. There's not I wouldn't say there's a lot of people that can replicate some of the things that he can do, but trying to understand the movement so I can add it to my game.
Jordan Whittington had a nice catch in double coverage today. I know he was working out with you some this offseason. What do you think about the offseason and spring piece out?
He's consistent. Somebody who goes out there and is asking the right questions, and who's somebody who loves the game. When we're in the meeting rooms, he's asking the right questions. He's trying to figure it out. And I feel like, obviously we were training with Coop in the offseason as well, but just trusting himself. Like one of the questions before, Coach McVay and the coaches that we have, Coach Nate Steelhouse, Rob Calabrese, and obviously Coach Yarbs, they do a great job of instilling confidence in our room, and you can see it when they step out there on the football field.
Some teams organize their room by position group, the Rams do it differently. What did you learn from the people around you last year, and what did you take from maybe doing it?
Last year, where was I? I know I was next to Big Rob, and it wasn't my duty to bring Big Rob towels, but I always did it. It was just something that Killer Witherspoon was somebody I was with as well, somebody who's played a lot of football for different organizations, And it's always fun post-practice to come and be like, all right, what were you thinking right here when I lined up against you? And I doubled up at the line of scrimmage, and then you jabbed this way. So having a DB next to you is something that you don't really imagine in the locker room, but it's also really fun. You have some great conversations.
It wasn't too long ago that you were the young guy on, in this position. What are some of the things that you're taking into this training camp that you're, looking to challenge yourself to be better at, and how you approach it differently than what you did the first year?
I think pre-practice preparation. I think that's something where it's like, man, being the young guy, I feel like I could wake up out of bed and get ready to roll and have no warm-ups. And I maybe didn't run as fast as Tutu when I woke up out of bed, but I feel like I could get out and just get ready to go. So obviously in the recovery stage, but pre-practice preparation. So when I hit down the field, I know I can start rolling as soon as we get out here.
How do you feel physically compared to this time last year? And is there anything that you focused on in that area this offseason?
I feel great. I think this is we're still in just helmets, so I think this will probably be the best I feel throughout the rest of the year. So I enjoy these moments because they won't last too long, but I feel fantastic right now, ready to roll.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.